Good morning, everyone. Val here. And this morning's breakfast is 2 rice cakes with peanut butter and banana. And I had my my vitamins. I didn't bring the fiber mix. I just packed simple. So my first night in the little cabin is outstanding. I did have internet issues. I couldn't get hooked to the internet. So I ended up using my hotspot on my phone, which worked really fine after I figured out how to do it, how to get it connected. I actually had to reboot my computer to get it to function, but I did get it going. I was able to edit a video and upload a video, so I was happy with that. So I think now I've got it figured out. I can work on my videos here. I've got to go check because I don't know where my charger for my camera is. So I may have put it in the car. I'm not 100% sure if I didn't leave it at home. So if that happens, I can see I've only got 2 bars left on my battery on my camera. I will probably have to go to my phone and start using my phone camera, which I don't like doing because I have my phone in a case and I have to pretty much take the case down to be able to use it. I don't like it. I don't like using my phone. More comfortable with the camera. I don't have my tripod, so I have to hold my camera, which is fine. I do have a selfie stick, but I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to wing it. I'm going to adapt, overcome, and do the best I can with my recording today. It is 8 a.m. I'm up. I have my shower, and I am sitting in the little recliner chair they have in the kitchen area here. I'm going to just go through YouTube a little bit, maybe catch a video or two. I didn't get to watch a lot last night. I did watch a few things. Lainey's Life and a few other of my subscribers that I watch pretty much all the time. Mary Fran and Sandy and a few others. But I'm going to get going. I'm going to meet Gail at the church at 9:30ish, and they say the church is only about 10-minute drive at the most. So they said they usually allow themselves 10 minutes to get to church. So it's not far, just a skip and a hop. There's not a whole lot out here. It's kind of like being at home. There's nothing going on. There's no little town. There's no, it's tiny here. It's very tiny here. Just like home. I feel at home here. And I love this cabin. I stayed plenty warm last night. I have a little space heater here that actually I got hot, and I did turn it down this morning because it says 71 right now, but I need to get it to 70. So I'm going to turn it down one more little notch so that it sits at 70 or 69, because 72, it was up to 72, which I didn't notice because the house was just heating up last night. I guess they don't leave the heater on all the time, just when somebody's in here, but it got hot. So, but it was chilly when I came in, but this morning when I woke up, it was hot. But I slept really good. The bed's comfortable. Perfect. It's so perfect. So I am looking forward to going to see Gail this morning and starting our cookie distribution and our shopping for toys and our toy distribution, and I'm so looking forward to all of it. And I did get a text from my grandson Gavin last night. He's off all of next week because he works in a school, and he's going to come over and spend like 4 or 5 days with us, which is super awesome. He's coming. I'm going to pick him up Friday night, so he'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all through Christmas. He's going to go home on Christmas. So I'm excited about that. I'll get a lot of days with my grandson, whom I consider my son. So he's a good child. So I'm very excited about that. My son is going to come over on Christmas Eve and spend the night and help me with the cooking for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I don't know what my daughter's doing yet. I know one of Steve's daughters is coming Christmas Eve with the 3 children and her husband. I believe that was the plan. And I'm not sure about the other 2 yet. So we're still working out all the logistics. I'm going to cook turkey on Christmas Eve, and I'm going to cook a ham on Christmas Day, and we'll have leftover turkey on Christmas Day. But Steve's kids are more into turkey. My kids will go either way, so I don't think they're going to eat the ham. So I said, well, let me cook a small turkey. I think I got like it was $12, and I think it was 99 cents a pound maybe. So it's probably around 12 pounds or 11. I picked the smallest one they had. So that'll be fine. I'll just cook that, and then I'm going to make a cranberry salad, and I haven't figured out the rest because we don't really do a sit-down meal because nobody comes at the same time. So we have it there. They can pick at it as they come in. We put a lot of more like salads out and stuff where they can just fix a cold plate, something that the kids will eat. Fruit salad. They'll eat fruit salad. They'll eat, I don't know if they'll eat the cranberry salad, but Steve likes it, so I make it for Steve. But I have to figure out the menu. I'm not sure. I want stuffing and mashed potatoes, but we'll see what lengths we go to. That's a lot of cooking. So we'll figure it out. Maybe potato salad. I would like stuffing, though. Maybe I think I'll make some stuffing. So let me eat my rice cake. Let me check my YouTube out and see what's going on YouTube this morning. And then I'm going to head over to the church. I'll take you along. I'm here with Gail.
This is our cookie table that we're working on packaging.
Got some more over here. Gail's been hard at work here. Look at all these pretty cookies.
Oh, everybody's been hard at work.
We got, what is this, peanut butter?
That's cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, chocolate chip, pizzelles.
Those are pretty.
Sugar, gingerbread loaves, almond bar. Those are some more sugar. Neapolitan. Coffee biscotti, dipped in chocolate.
Those look good.
Cherry almond, and somewhere I've got just almond. That's in that pan.
All right, and we have little Pipsy down here.
Yep. She is not happy.
He's supervising. All right, we got some work to do.
I think he doesn't think he can move, but look,
his harness is just laying over the chair.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
you've got
I'm
plenty
stuck.
of space to move.
I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere.
All right.
That's crazy.
But Valerie, I really appreciate you coming out.
Oh, my pleasure. Of course. All right, we're going to get to work. Are we done?
For right now, we're done. Wait till you guys all see the cookies.
The table's empty. This is where all the cookies were. It's empty. Now look at this. This is awesome, y'all. Look at all these cookies all bagged up nice and pretty.
He's doing a lot of good things.
Isn't that pretty?
But I was really tickled that I was.
That's a lot of cookies. Y'all did good.
Yay.
We making more cookies?
I'm going to make a bunch more tonight. I've got some that somehow didn't get over here, so I'll make a couple hundred tonight and we'll go from there.
Need some help?
I probably have it. So.
You have it?
Yeah.
You got it? Okay. Okay, we've made a stop for lunch. I'm having a chicken bacon ranch with fries. John's having the same thing, and Gail is having their special, which is the roast beef mashed potatoes and green beans. Looks like a good lunch.
Suddenly appeared. There's debris where there wasn't, and it's much wider than it was. And so the water came up from the level that you see it now, up here, up over the parking lot, washed out, that portion of the parking lot, cracked all this, and then over here, as I hobble along over here, eaten away at the edge of the parking lot, and then there's some large pieces of concrete something that has appeared, and that section of culvert that has appeared. So the water came up. You can see where it's kind of undercut the foundation of this building over here some, and it came up that high and up over the parking lot.
Wow.
And washed it out.
It's a long way for the water to rise.
Yes, yes. And so we had debris up about, well, if I had to draw a line, I would say it was about where that dark leaf is, if you can see that dark leaf.
Right.
Right about there, kind of in a semicircle, covering up that bottom step easy and part of the next one.
Wow.
And all of it. You could just see the water line.
Okay, Gail and I are over here at the church and trade, and this is where they're collecting all these wonderful toys for the kids. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at what we got on the table here. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. Look at that Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. We got some craft supplies. We got storybooks and lotions and potions and speakers and headphones and art supplies. More art supplies, little remote control, radio controlled, some football, some trucks, lots of goodies on the table. Now Gail and I will be out shopping tomorrow. Are we going tomorrow or tonight?
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow. We're going shopping tomorrow and we're gonna get some more goodies. So if we can find some cheap games, maybe some more headphones, some, what were we saying? We better write it down because our brains aren't working here.
Anything from like middle school through
Middle school, maybe some more basketballs, soccer balls. Ice cream play set there. This is super awesome. Thank you to everybody who's donated on this table, either donated money or sent in some toys. I know this community is going to appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. These kids would not have a Christmas without y'all's help. So whether you've donated money, toys, we appreciate you. Huge appreciation for the batteries and the solar packs that are going to help the kids keep their stuff charged. Thank you.
Yep, so true. Okay, and we got some Mama socks over here too. I had 100 pairs that I could give up to her. I'm just about out of them now, but we have another shipment coming in the summer, so we're all good to go. All right, we are going to, I guess, make a list of what we need, and we'll go shopping tomorrow. We'll show you what we get. All right, so what is this area?
This is Trade, Tennessee. It's where US 421 has washed out, and they're doing some repair work. And so this is in between the community of Trade and Mountain City.
So they've kind of got this road closed part of the time to work on it.
Yeah, local traffic only. Local traffic only. And for a while, they would stop wanting to know what you were doing if you wanted to be on the road at all. And you had to give them a good answer. They'd tell you to take an alternate route.
Huh. Now this area, the trees came down?
Yeah, the trees came down. We had a slide with some of the trees, but we also had some undercutting of the road. You can see the creek down there on the left. And so they have had to rebuild this whole portion of US 421, and in places they have had to actually rebuild the side of the hill so that they could plant utility poles to run the electricity to trade Tennessee to replace that.
I can see where they've rebuilt the hills down here.
Yeah. We're really fortunate to have anybody close in our community like Maymead Construction who was able to come out and they got the contract to work on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you can see where they've had to pile up some of the twisted guardrail.
Yeah. I see it right down there.
So Helene came in September 27, or 26, 27, and really decimated the area. So they have done a huge amount of work just to even get this far. The road has just opened local traffic only like about a week ago, maybe not even. And yeah, the rest is history in the making. And you can see all those tan rocks, and there again, that's where the floods brought them in. And so now we have a pilot car on the road. Before, it was just the speed limit, and the speed limit is 15, and they do not mean 16. They're very specific on that.
Well, there's a lot of workers' lives
Exactly.
on the line down over here, too. And you need your workers, that's for sure.
Yeah, they've been miracle workers.
I mean, look at it all. And down there, what's the trailer down there?
Well, the trailer is missing part of its roof, and so they've had to tarp it. And all around the trailer was flooded, and the water actually cut part of the bank around the trailer. The trailer is lucky to still be there.
Yeah, it looked like it was like in the creek.
It didn't used to be, but where the creek and the flooding happened, the creek has actually shifted. So in some places it has cut a new path, and in other places it's just a lot wider. Somebody said theirs went from 15 feet to 50, and you can see over here on the left the damage. And this is after over a month of cleaning up.
Wow.
Actually, over 2 months of cleaning up, because this is now December. But you can kind of tell, if you look over here to the right, you can kind of tell where the creek has expanded the width of the creek. And so one of the things is, so TVA has control over most of the creeks. And so you have a question of, when you have a creek that's cut out property, who owns that property now? If the creek is a lot wider, you know, and here with this house, you know, they're missing a portion of their front yard now.
Right.
And you can see a lot of just the debris that's still there, uprooted trees and so forth. And
Well,
it's
that
put
house
these
is
businesses out of
that house
business.
is in a pile.
Yeah. Just because the water and the debris. And
Yeah. Oh wow.
this is one of the harder hit areas in northeast Tennessee. And you can kind of tell that the creek has kind of cut a new path over here too. It was a little bit more over to the right as far as behind that building.
Right.
We still have lots of debris. You can see where they've had to build it back up, and bring in the limestone and stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of work right there. I don't know if I don't think I'm capturing it very well on the camera.
And you can see that there's a slide over there to the left.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's impossible to catch everything.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, especially when you're driving and stuff too. It's not probably the easiest thing to do.
And you know, the thing is too, you can take all the photos and all the videos in the world, and it will not convey the extent.
Just some of the places we've passed already. You know, all the trees down and all the damage and everything.
You know, the one tree that's still on somebody's home that hasn't been removed yet. They're working on it.
Oh, we're going on the other side of the road again, I guess, here.
And so people are like, well, Tennessee didn't get that much damage. Well, all of East Tennessee didn't, but we're here in Johnson County, Tennessee, and Johnson County got a lot of damage. Of course, Unicoi and Carter and a couple of other counties did too, but to give you an idea, our kids were out of school from like the 27th of September through until November 6th because of the damage here in this county. And the other counties were able to go back to school much quicker.
And I'm sure that
here we are.
Your county probably got forgot a little bit because North Carolina is a big focus.
And FEMA was slow getting here. Well, I'm going to point out this over here, that's where a Baptist church used to be before the water swept it away.
Oh my goodness. Is that pile down there in the ditch?
Well, they've put some of the debris and piled it up there, but that's where the roof landed. And then other parts of the church just went on downstream.
Oh my goodness. Wow, look at all the rocks and oh, and even over here, the trees down over here.
And all of these piles of tan rocks, those are all new since the flood, where the floodwaters brought them in. We were on this part earlier, the church where it washed away.
Right.
We turned left and went up that road.
Right.
So that's part of the alternative route.
Okay, so that's going to be it for today. Gail's, I left her back at the church. She's going to get a ride home with John, and I'm back at my little cabin. I'm going to have some soup for dinner. I brought with me some stir-fry rice with noodles, and I know it's full of sodium. And it's probably not the best thing to eat, but when you're limited, you do what you have to do. They did have a pot in here, so I'm warming some water for that. And then I have some mixed fruit here in the freezer or refrigerator that I got, so I'll have some mixed fruit with that. And I did bring some little tapioca puddings, and I can have one of those also. So that's going to be my dinner. We had a nice lunch. The lunch, the wraps, chicken wraps and the french fries was really good. I enjoyed my day. Tomorrow I'm going to meet up with Gail, same time in the morning. She's going to have some more cookies for us to bag up. So we'll bag those up. John will deliver those, and her and I are going to run into the next town over, or a few towns over, and do some Christmas shopping for the children. We have some money that was donated that we're going to use, and see what else we can get done. But that's going to be our day tomorrow, I think, is basically shopping for the children, getting the toys back over to the church, and bagging the cookies. So that should be pretty much a full day's work. It's been a fun day. I have enjoyed it. I'm glad that I came down here to help out, and it's great seeing Gail. It's great being able to be in missions with her again. And I'm going to relax the rest of the night, watch some YouTube videos, and I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. So have a great evening. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And I will see you on tomorrow's video. Remember, it's all about the adventure. Leave me a comment. Bye now.